The first question is select the correct statement. A. Lime is available in free state, which is incorrect. Lime or calcium oxide is derived from high quality natural deposits of limestone or calcium carbonate. And the second one is also incorrect because here the lime is made from gypsum. Actually, the lime is made from calcium carbonate. So, option 3 is correct. Question number 2. Which of the following represents the void ratio of soil sample whose porosity is 0.452? First of all, we need to know what is void ratio. Void ratio is the ratio of volume of voids to the volume of solids, and it is represented by E. Porosity is the ratio of volume of voids to the total volume of soil, and it is denoted by N. And here is the relation between porosity and void ratio, which is E is equal to N divided by 1 minus N, or N is equal to E divided by 1 plus E. After putting the value of porosity, we will get the void ratio value, which is 0.825. Question number 3. Which of the following apparatus is used to measure the liquid limit of the soil? Option A. Casagrande apparatus, B. Pycnometer, C. Ring ball apparatus, and D. None of this. So the correct answer is A. Casagrande apparatus. Casagrande apparatus is used to measure the liquid limit of the soil. Pycnometer is used to determine the specific gravity of the cohesionless soil and water content. And ring ball apparatus is used to determine the softening point of bitumen materials. Question number 4. If the degree of saturation of soil is given by 67.87%, what is the percent of air content of the soil? A. 10.50, B. 20.25, C. 32.11, and D. 40.23. The degree of saturation is the ratio of volume of voids to the volume of water content, and the range lies between 0 to 1. And the percentage air content is the ratio of volume of air to the volume of voids. The cumulative value of percentage air content and degree of saturation is 100%. After putting the value of degree of saturation in this equation, we will get the percentage of air content, which is 32.1%. Question number 5. The plasticity index and plastic limit of a soil is given by 25% and 20% respectively. What will be the liquid limit of the soil? Plasticity index is equal to liquid limit minus plastic limit. Liquid limit is the water content where the soil starts to behave as a liquid, and plastic limit is the moisture content at which fine grained soil can no longer be remolded without cracking. Here, the plasticity index is 25% and plastic limit is 20%. So, the liquid limit is 45% or 0.45. Question number 6. Which one of the following represents the measure of particle size range? A. Slope of gradation curve of soil. B. Coefficient of uniformity. C. Fineness of soil. D. Relative index. And the correct answer is B. Coefficient of uniformity. Slope of gradation curve of soil gives shape of particle size. Fineness of the soil gives particle size in mix, and the relative index measures the compactness of the cohesionless soil. The defect is caused by falling of rainwater on the hot surface of the brick is known as A. Bloating, B. Chops, C. Cracks, and D. Lamination. So the defect is caused by the falling of rainwater is chaff, and bloating is a defect in which we can see a spongy mass over the surface of the burnt brick, and in lamination process a thin lamina we can see on the face of brick, and this is caused by the entrapped air in the voids of the clay. Question number 8. Which of the following bonding is responsible to combine the silica gypsite sheet in kaolin clay mineral? A. Covalent bond, B. Hydrogen bond, C. Ionic bond, and D. Polar covalent bond. So the bond which is responsible to combine the silica and gypsite sheet in kaolin clay mineral is hydrogen bond. Which of the following is the unit measurement of rivet? A. Bags, B. Cubic meter, C. Number, and D. Quintal. Quintal is the unit measurement of rivet. So the correct answer is option D. Question number 10. In the softening point test of bitumen with the help of ring ball apparatus, what is the diameter in centimeter of the steel ball? It is 0.95 centimeter or 9.5 mm, the diameter of the steel ball. Question number 11. Water cement ratio is generally expressed in volume of water required per A. 10 kg, B. 20 kg, C. 30 kg, and D. 50 kg. The water cement ratio typically used is 0.45 to 0.60. For 1 bag of cement, the volume of water lies between 22 to 30 kg. So here the option D 50 kg is correct. As the cement sets and hardens, it generates heat. This process is called heat of hydration. PPC cement is known for its ability to produce the less heat of hydration compared to OPC. As per IS 456-2000, removal of formwork for slab having span up to 4.6 meter is taken as A. 7 days, B. 14 days, C. 21 days, and D. 28 days. For the minimum time of removing the props of formwork for slab with the span less than 4.5 meter is 7 days and more than 4.5 meter is 14 days. So here option A is correct. The mixture of different ingredients of cement burnt at A. 1000 degrees Celsius, B. 1200 degrees Celsius, C. 1400 degrees Celsius, and D. 1600 degrees Celsius. The mixture of different ingredients of cement burnt about 1400 degrees Celsius, which is in Kelvin scale 1673 Kelvin to 1773 Kelvin, where they get fused together and are known as clinker. Question number 15. Gypsum is added to cement in small quantity too. So the role of gypsum in cement is to control the initial setting time. The most suitable stone for pier and column in building is A. Granite, B. Limestone, C. Marble, and D. Sandstone. Granite is the most suitable stone for pier and column in the building. Crushing strength of a good building stone should be more than A. 50 MPa, B. 100 MPa, C. 150 MPa, and D. 200 MPa. The right answer is 100 MPa or 100 Newton per millimeter square or 1000 kg per centimeter square. The crushing strength of a stone depends upon its texture, structure, and mineral composition. Question number 18. Which of the following is the measure of ease with which the wood may split? A. Cleavability, B. Shearing strength, C. Stiffness, and D. Toughness. So, A. Cleavability is the measure of ease with which the wood may split. The detachment of paint film from the surface is known as A. Chalking, B. Cracking, C. Flaking, and D. Wrinkling. Detachment of the paint film from the surface is known as flaking. Wrinkling is a paintwork can be identified by a rough crinkled paint surface which occurs when uncured paint forms skin. Chalking can occur when the paint is exposed to sunlight, heat, and moisture over the time. Question number 20. In the mathematical expression of density index, E mean represents the A. Loosest state of void ratio, densest state of void ratio, normal state of void ratio, and none of the above. So E mean represents the densest state of void ratio. So ID density index is equal to Emax minus E divided by Emax minus E mean. Emax is equal to loosest state of void ratio, E mean is equal to densest state of void ratio, and E is equal to natural state of void ratio. Question number 21. Threading in the iron is measured in A centimeters, B kilogram, C number, and D square centimeter. Threading in the iron is measured in centimeter. Threading is a manufacturing and metal processing method used to create the helical detailed edge of a screw to enable it to be fastened and to another piece of wood or metal or material. Question number 22. Which type of error is represented by a closed traverse if the algebraic sum of all the latitude of all lines is 0? If the algebraic sum of all the latitude of all the lines is 0, then there will be no error. Question number 23. The difference between forebearing and back bearing for any station equal to A. External angle, B. External or internal angle, C. Internal angle, D. Right angle. So the difference between forebearing and back bearing for any station equal to the value of external angle or internal angle, and the sum of forebearing and back bearing is 180 degree. 24. For more precise prediction of the terrain relief, the contour interval should A. Decrease continuously, B. Increase continuously, C. Be larger, D. Be smaller. A contour interval is the vertical distance or difference in the elevation between contour lines. And for more precise prediction of the terrain relief, the contour interval should be smaller. The next question is, which of the following method is used to determine the difference of elevation of 2 points that are wide apart? A. Check leveling, B. Fly leveling, C. Reciprocal leveling, and D. Simple leveling. First of all, check leveling is done to check elevation which have already been obtained, and fly leveling is done to determine the relative elevation rapidly without measuring the distance between the points, and simple leveling is the easiest type of direct leveling. So the right answer is C. Reciprocal leveling. 26. Which of the following method estimate the best volume of earthwork of an irregular embankment? A. Average ordinate method, B. Mid ordinate method, C. Simpson method, and D. Trapezoidal method. These all are used to calculate the volume of earthwork of irregular embankment, but the best one is Simpson method. Question number 27. The type of fluid in which flow and fluid properties does not change with time at any given location is known as A. Non-uniform flow, B. Rotational flow, C. Steady flow, and D. Unsteady flow. In the case of non-uniform flow, velocity is not constant at any given instant. In the case of rotational flow, the flow is rotational when its vorticity vector is non-zero in some of its region. And in the case of unsteady flow, flow in which the quantity of fluid flowing per second is not constant. So the answer is C. Steady flow. What is the value of angle between streamline and equipotential line at the point of intersection in the flow net? A. 0 degree, B. 45 degree, C. 60 degree, and D. 90 degree. According to the properties of flow net, the angle of intersection between each of the flow line and equipotential line must be 90 degree. Question number 29. The flow in a channel is laminar and Reynolds number is given by 1200. What is the friction factor for the channel? The laminar flow is a type of fluid flow in which the fluid travels in a smooth manner or in a regular path. For laminar flow, friction factor F is equal to 64 divided by Reynolds number. Here the Reynolds number is 1200. After putting this value, we will get the friction factor value, which is 0.053. The Froude number for a hydraulic jump is 3.2. The type of jump is A. Oscillating jump, B. Steady jump, C. Strong jump, and D. Weak jump. Let's take a look at this table. The range of Froude number 1 to 1.7 is undular, 1.7 to 2.5 is weak, 2.5 to 4.5 is oscillating, 4.5 to 9 is steady, and more than 9 is strong. Here in this question, the Froude number is 3.2, so the type of hydraulic jump is oscillating. 31. Which one of the following is correct for duty of water? A. It increase with increased temperature. B. It increase with increased wind speed. C. It increase with increased humidity. D. It is not affected by climatic condition. So the right answer is C. It increase with increased humidity. The term duty means the area of land that can be irrigated with the unit volume of irrigation water. 32. Number of rivets required in a joint is A. Load per shearing strength of rivet, B. Load per bearing strength of rivet, C. Load per tearing strength of rivet, and D. None of this. If the question gives you shearing, tearing, and bearing value and you have to find out the number of volt, so you have to take the least value of three of them, and it is called rivet value. Effective length of a column effectively held in position and restrained in direction at one end but neither held in position nor restrained in direction at other end is A. L, B. 0.67 L, C. 0.85 L, and D. 12. The correct answer is 12. For constructing road pavements, the type of cement is used: A. Ordinary Portland cement, rapid hardening cement, low-heat cement, and blast furnace slag cement. So B. Rapid hardening cement is used for constructing road pavements. The range of the normal consistency of OPC lies between A. 10 to 15%, B. 15 to 25%, C. 25 to 35%, D. 35 to 45%. The range of normal consistency for OPC is 25 to 35%. The consistency of cement test is done to determine the quantity of water to be added to get a standard or normal consistency. Fineness of cement gives us an estimate of workability of concrete, heat of hydration, rate of hydration, or durability of concrete. Fineness test of cement gives us an estimate of rate of hydration. Fineness of cement is tested into two ways: A. By sieving, B. By determination the specific surface by air permeability apparatus, expressed as centimeter square per gram or meter square per kg. The volume of one bag of cement is option C, 0.0347 meter cube. Most important constituents of cements are A. C3A and C2S, C3S and C2A, C3S and C2S, C3A and C4AF. And the answer is C, 3CS and C2S. According to Book's compound, the percentage of dry calcium silicate C3S in cement 30 to 50%, the percentage of dicalcium silicate 20 to 45%, the percentage of tricalcium aluminate 8 to 12%, and tetracalcium aluminoferrite 6 to 10%. Which of the following Book's compound of cement liberates maximum heat of hydration? C3S, C3S, C2S, and C4AF. For C3A, the rate of heat of hydration is 865 joule per gram. For C3 is 500 joule per gram. C2 is 260 joule per gram. C4AF 420 joule per gram. Question number 40. Which of the following grade is not available on Indian market? A 23 grade, 33 grade, 43 grade and 53 grade. And the right answer is A 23 grade. Survey line which helps to verify the accuracy of the framework is known as A tie line, B baseline, C subsidiary line and D check line. D check line helps to verify the accuracy of the framework, and tie line is the line that are run to locate the details in order to avoid long offset, and baseline is the long survey line that runs through the middle of the area to be surveyed. The purpose of lateral ties in short column is D. Avoid buckling of longitudinal bars. When HYSD bars are used in place of mild steel bars in a beam, the bond strength B increases. Bond strength increases when HYSD bars are used instead of plain bars. Higher grade concrete is used. Increased length of embedment, hook or bends are provided. Mechanical anchorage are employed. 44. Rotary clean used in manufacturing cement rotate at a speed of A 1 to 2 rpm. 45. Hydraulicity of a hydraulic lime is mainly due to the presence of clay in it. Hydraulic lime is produced by burning limestone containing clay and other impurities at a temperature of 1200 to 1300 degrees C. During the burning process, the limestone decomposes to a form of calcium oxide and carbon dioxide. What is the degree of curve in degree for radius of 573 meter using the chain of 20 meter length? For 20 meter length arc, D is equal to 1146 divided by R. Here R is equal to 573. So D is equal to 2. 47. Which of the following is used as a carrier in paint? A. Almond oil, B. Linseed oil, C. Mustard oil and D. Olive oil. B. Linseed oil is used as a carrier in paint. The main ingredients of Portland cement are A. Lime and silica, B. Lime and alumina, C. Silica and alumina and D. All of the above. Let's look at this table. Lime presents in cement 60 to 65%, silica 17 to 25%, alumina 3 to 8%, gypsum 3 to 4%, iron oxide 3 to 4%, magnesia 1 to 3%, sulfur 1 to 3%, and alkaline 0.2 to 1%. Question number 49. White cement should have least percentage of A. Aluminum oxide, B. Iron oxide, C. Silica and D. Magnesium oxide. White cement should have least percentage of iron oxide because iron oxide imparts color to the cement. 50. In lime concrete, lime is used as admixture, binding aggregate, fine aggregate, coarse aggregate. Lime is used as a binding aggregate.